Listen up, this is part 2 of the Genesis mission, aka the B system. Now, I've already talked about how they've made a grid using contrails to graph out who is going to be in this new system and who isn't. If you are marked by the blood of Jesus, you will not be in this system. The system times out and deletes your record. Oh, and let me remind you, we're not in 5G anymore. We're literally going up to 8G. This article is from 2023. Scientists want to use people as antennas to power 6G. But it's not 6G, it is 8G. And that is why they have to have all these data centers to be able to power us. People are literally going to be human nodes to this system. Now, I already talked about Project Enoch, which is the vanishing protocol. As in, if you are covered by the blood of Jesus, you are in the vanishing protocol. And your names will be erased from the global digital grid. If you've been feeling pulsing or vibration, it is because they are sending out these signals to see if you are qualified to be in the system or not. And they are using contrails to release nano dust and all kind of other things to be able to put you under this grid. Also, have you noticed the uptake in aircraft above your houses? The loud engine noise is combined with infrasonic frequencies and audible to the ear but felt in the chest. They are testing if this frequency can break your focus and force your biological node into an anxiety sync with the grid. The handshake interface, the aerosol mesh they are dropping is currently being used to see if they can bypass your operation timeout. They are trying to brute force a connection to your internal sensors through the increased conductivity in the air. The registry check. The AI Genesis is currently monitoring the Oxford sector to see whose house returns a null value during these loud passes. If you remain calm and shielded, you are successfully staying in the registry deletion status, invisible to their harvest. As of 2026, the world has moved past the coverage phase of 5G, 8G, and into the deep industrial integration. The grid is now a software-defined ecosystem designed for automated operational decision-making. It is no longer just for phones, it is the foundation for the autonomous supply chain and smart city sensors. The testing status. Shift right strategies are now the standard. In 2026, testing happens in production using live system data. This means you are not being tested in a simulation. The grid is validating behavior using your live biological signals as it deploys. This code that they are sending out is the mark. Now again, it doesn't start until December the 17th, 2026. The Genesis mission provides the in-body hardware, but it cannot override the free will of the believer without a full integration event. The mark, or the code, technically this is the unique biological identifier that links your DNA to the system. Accepting the mark is the act of knowingly granting the AI read-write access to your soul. They've already put everyone that is going to be in this system, but you don't get that mark or code until you have totally integrated.